Good morning and welcome to News First Prime Time Sunrise.
It's exactly 7 a.m. here in Colombo. Very good morning to all our viewers. You're joining me live and direct on Primetime Sunrise from the Newsfirst Center here in Colombo. Let's first take a look at this morning's headline-making stories. Over 1,000 affected by landslides in Puttlam. Rain continues to blight several areas of the island. Threat of dengue in the rise in Colombo. Voting commences as Americans will decide who controls the Senate. On to your top story this morning, the Disaster Management Center noted that 1,215 individuals in Puttlam district have been affected due to floods.
The Deputy Director of the Disaster Management Center, Pradeep Kuripilli, said over 300 people who have been displaced are being accommodated in 4 camps. He further said the showers still prevail in the area. However, measures have been taken to provide the necessities for the affected. Meanwhile, the landslide warning issued for districts of Kegol, Ratnapura, Kandy, Badulla, Nuwara, Mathala and Kaluthura has been extended till 5:30 this evening. Meanwhile, 63 families from the Kolana Suryakanda area have been relocated to safer grounds due to the threat of landslides.
Well, meanwhile, Sector Commander Central Major General Mano Pereira, who is in charge of the operations in Koslanda area in Miriabada, which was hit by the landslide recently, had this to say with regard to the situation in Koslanda.
The search operations at the Miriabada site would continue for the 8th day in succession this morning. We have already gathered the troops around. We are using about 800 army personnel, including those from the Sri Lanka Corps of Military Engineers, Sri Lanka Navy contingent, Air Force contingent, the police and the STF personnel. The search operations will continue as planned, and we will try to reach the debris as fast as possible. The weather conditions have improved, and it should be helpful today to reach our goals without much difficulty. The process of the road construction to connect the old road across the Miriabada village is in progress, and we should be able to make it motorable for light transport within a couple of days. Where the relief centers are concerned, there is a increase in numbers in the Punagala area as a result of some personnel from the areas that are identified as landslide prone, and that the threat is still existing has gathered, and as a result we have been compelled to start 3 more relief centers in the area. Where the Miriabada personnel are concerned, the villagers of the Miriabada village who have been displaced are concerned, we are in the process of repairing the factory complex that are being given to us from the Ampitikanda estate, which is in disuse at the moment, in order to relocate this personnel with more privacy and a higher degree of security and freedom, so that they could recommence with their normal life. The education department has started classes for the children of the displaced village within the same complex as where they are staying right now, and also classes for those children who are sitting for O-level examination this December from the area, who have been attending these schools without any disturbance from the activities of the relief centers.
Well, now meanwhile, the Met Department predicts that heavy showers will be experienced in most parts of the island today as well.
Showers will occur at several places in the western, Sabaragamuwa, central and northwestern provinces and in the Gol and Mathala district. Thunder showers will develop at several places in the Uva and eastern provinces during the afternoon or evening. There may be temporary localized strong winds during thunder showers. General public is kindly requested to take adequate precautions to minimize the damages caused by lighting activities. I am Darshana Shamik, Prematilaka, duty meteorologist.
Moving on to one of our headline-making stories this morning, the Colombo Municipal Council notes that there is a threat of dengue raising its head within the Colombo city. Chief Medical Officer of the Colombo Municipal Council, Dr. Ruan Vijumini, notes that along with the torrential rains experienced over the island, there is a possibility of the rise of dengue.
There is a threat of the rise of dengue in Colombo, along with the inclement weather experienced over the island. During the past month alone, 38 dengue patients have been reported from Modura and 26 dengue patients from Colombo. There was an increase in the number of dengue patients being reported from the surroundings of the National Hospital. We have commenced an operation to destroy mosquito larvae. We will be launching a special dengue eradication campaign in Colombo during the weekend with the use of high-powered fogging machines.
Well, now the Department for Registration of Persons notes that a number of students sitting for the GCE Ordinary Level Examination have not submitted their application to obtain the National Identity Card.
We have received a total of 321,307 applications. We have issued a total of 261,875 of them. We have made a request to the students to hand in their applications to us as soon as possible if they are completing 16 years of age by the 30th of November. However, we have identified that around 360,000 students will be sitting for this year's GCE Ordinary Level Examinations. Thereby, it is clear that there is a considerable amount of students who have not submitted their applications to us. Thereby, I make a request from all principals to send in their students' applications to obtain the NIC during the coming 2 weeks.
Well, now a tsunami drill was held in the Hambantota town yesterday.
The drill was organized by the Disaster Management Center. The people of the Hambantota town were given a practical training on how to direct themselves to safer locations when a tsunami occurs. Apart from the practical training, the people were educated as to what action needs to be taken when disaster hits.
Hambantota districtේදී CTM ගතකරණය කළා tsunami අවස්ථාවකදී එම tsunami.
We mapped the Hambantota area and did a risk calculating if a tsunami struck. Then we looked into how fast people can be moved to a safer location. We did a practical trial on this. This program was carried out for a period of 2 years. The final trial was done along with the installment of a proper warning system in the Hambantota town.
ප්‍රායෝගික හැකියාව උරගා බැලීමට පූර්ව දෙනුම් දීමේ පද්ධතිය ශක්තිමත් කිරීමටත් තමයි මේ වැඩමුළුව ක්‍රියාත්මක කරේ හම්බන්තොට නගරයේදී.